Bottom of the sixth, 12-2 the score. Arbor Hawks have the lead after 4 runs in the top half of the frame. Eddie Park leads off, working against Jordy Allard. First pitch, outside corner for a called strike 0-1. Gets bats, only 12 outs to work with, and lots of work to do. We have seen crazier things before. 0-1. Outside corner for a called strike 0-2. But it'll take, as they say here in Katuitt, it'll take a village to find a way to propel the Cats to a win into the next round of the postseason. 0-2. Line drive towards shortstop. Patelli has it. Makes the catch. First out of the inning. Eddie Park 0 for 3 on the night. Ryan Galaney, the batter, 1 out. Bottom 6, 12-2. Hyannis leads. It's been a crazy, it's been a wacky postseason in the CCBL so far. A couple of sweeps out east, but still a couple of wild games. Brewster, the defending champs in YD, gets set to get underway tomorrow night in the East Finals. First pitch to Galaney, outside for a ball, 1-0. Results hold here. Hyannis will move on. They'll take on the winner of tonight's Falmouth-Bourne game, which is just getting underway right now out at Doran Park. 1-0. Nothing east for a called strike, 1-1. Ryan Galaney, 0 for 1 today, walking a strikeout. Hit an opposite field home run a night ago. Here's the pitch. Driven up the middle, base hit on the ground. 1 out single for Ryan Galaney. Enrique Bradfield, the batter. So Cats look to chip into this lead.
Not too often we get to see Ryan Galaney go to the left side of second base bag, but that time stays middle with the pitch and sends it right back up for Enrique Bradfield.
I was talking to Galaney after the game last night, and he had a phenomenal performance last night. 3 for 4, double home run, couple of runs scored. Stole a base as well, but said him and Tommy Troy pregame yesterday were working on, a bit of a drill. That one's driven towards the left center field gap. That's down. That'll roll towards the wall. Cut off by the center footer McConnell. Bradfield's thinking 2 regardless. No one's covering the second base bag, fortunately. Enrique Bradfield Jr. is in with a double. See if the Cats can knock a couple of runs home for Trotter Harlan, but Troy and Galaney are working on a drill on the control of their top hand, trying to keep their barrel stronger through the zone. Because in game 1 of this series for Galaney, he was 0 for 4, a couple of strikeouts. Made a couple of changes with Tommy Troy pre-game yesterday and was 3 for 4 and has another hit tonight. Here's Trotter Harlan looking to drive in a couple. Here's the pitch. Driven on the ground left side, foul towards the third base coach's box. Skirts away from Mike Roberts over there. 0-1. Trotter Harlan is 0 for 2 on the night so far. 0-1. Outside for a ball. Frisbee's away, 1-1. It's another humid and hot day from Lowell Park. The summer that has seen these last couple of weeks be temperatures in the 90s. We've seen some heat indexes touching 100 after a pretty cool first couple of weeks of the season. 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Jordy Allard has only allowed 1 earned run on the season so far. Number 2 and number 3 stand on base. We'll see if the Cats can get them home. Here's the 1-2. Line drive towards the shoot at second. Tips off his glove into right field. See what they roll it. 1 run scores. Bradfield green light around third. He'll score easily. 2-run single for Trotter Harlan. Cats get a couple back in the 6th. It's a 12-4 ball game. Hyannis still leads.
What happens when you just still try to make contact and see how you can make the defense work. That time just off the tip of the glove of Nishida. 2 more runs come across the score for Katuitt. You got to love the fight that they're still showing. This is a group that could lay down and play dead, being down 10 runs at this point. But they're not ready to do that. Offense is still trying to work along. Pearson had a tremendous swing his last time up. See how the rest of this inning can unfold. Again, top of the lineup's just 1 spot away.
1 out, bottom 6, 12-4 ball game. Trotter Harlan leads off at first. They did roll it a hit there for a called strike 0-1. I think it's safe to say, Tim, strike zone has certainly expanded from what we saw in the first inning.
Safe to say so, and at least it's been on both sides for the most part.
Ryan Bruno up and throwing in the Cats bullpen and left, so we'll see if he gets the 7th. Throw over to first. Harlan back in, standing up. Harlan did steal 2 bags. during the regular season. So there is a threat to run. Out there is the College of Charleston product. Swiped 17 bags, 19 attempts this past year. That one hit foul over the fencing behind home plate towards the parking lot. Nothing in 2. Josh Pierce, another guy who has made the most of every opportunity he's had this summer. Had the chance to start all 3 playoff games. Has hit a couple of balls well today. Does have hits in first 2 games of this series as well. Here's the 0-2. Up high for a ball, 1-2. And hear the wind on the crowd mic. Not too much of a breeze, a little bit out towards left center field as the flag blows ever so slightly. 1-2. Hit in the air, foul. Earhart gives it a look, but it'll shoot over the bleachers on the third base side. Count stays 1-2. And to this team's credit, what you said, Tim, definitely a lot of fight tonight. Have to give them credit. You know, game 1 of this series, you could say they look pretty lifeless. But the last 2 nights, even with the score being 12-4 tonight, they certainly brought a lot more intensity. 1-2. Just outside for a ball. 2-2. Easily could have laid down tonight. Easily could have laid down before last night. But arguably brought down their best effort of the season at McKean Park. Now they're looking for a huge comeback tonight. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Gets through the legs of the catcher. Pearson can't advance because first was occupied. Harlan does move to second on the wild pitch. Pearson down on strikes. First strikeout for Allard. 2 outs in the frame for Tommy Troy.
There's that split finger fastball again that completely fell off the table to get the swing and miss from Pearson. Right side for Katua, man in scoring position. So now just another hit from Tommy Troy. They get back with it and touchdown and extra. Just need the extra point instead of the 2-point conversion.
Catch trail by 8. Top of the lineup, up for Katuitt. Bottom of the 6th, 2 outs, man on second. Tommy Troy has had a knack for the dramatics and the big hits this year. That one's dribbled out in front of the plate. Allard has it. Underhand flip to first in time. That'll retire the side in the 6th. Cats do get 2 runs. Just the second and third earned run given up this year by Jordy Allard. They had 3 hits. There were no errors and 1 left on base. 2/3 the way home. 7th inning up next. 12-4 Hyannis leads on the Kettleers Digital Network.